All right. Hey, thanks for sticking around, y'all. We are in the studio with the Akronauts. Hey.
What's up?
How's it going?
Yeah.
So you chose that song because you told me you do cover it quite frequently, and obviously also other Akronites, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we played a show a couple years ago at the Beachland called Devotional, which was pretty awesome. Did a few Devo cover songs, and it was cool, too, because Mark Mothersbaugh was there and Jerry Casale was there, and it was just so awesome.
That sounds like the one that was like just pre-COVID, I feel like. I think that's the one they had him out to, maybe?
Yeah,
No,
like
it was after. It was
After?
2022, wasn't it? Late 2022.
Oh, wow.
2022.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, they always have some great acts come down for that. And,
Oh, yeah.
As well as, blending it with the local flavor as well. So that's awesome. They get to play that. And WRUW, we love Devo down here. We love Devotional. So definitely a fun one. What other kind of stuff do you guys like to cover when you do get to expand the set a little more?
There was some 80s, some 90s. Well, we did just recently we did Steppin' Out by Joe's Accent. That was fun. Yeah, we did Interstate Love Song by Stone Temple Pilots and Say It Ain't So, Baby.
Anything that you look for, like when you're doing a cover? Are you pretty faithful to the original, or do you like mix it up a little bit?
That's a good question.
My karaoke covers, I love to mix it up a little bit because I know I'm never going to be able to do half the stuff they do,
In a way, we're perfectionists, so
Sure.
it's a lot of times it just ends up sounding a lot like it just because we really want to dial it in,
Okay, yeah.
At the same time, our own flavor comes through just because, I'm half in the bag anyway, so it's just going to come out that way.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, from a very, very, very far away planet, Akron, Ohio, over here, how did y'all get started playing with one another? Is this a long time in the making, or kind of are you new friends?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Dave and Ryan's story.
Well, Joe and I have known each other since grade school and graduated together from good old Doylestown,
Ohio.
Chippewa High School, and then have stayed, been friends for years. And then in 1993, Ryan and I started playing together in a group called Size 13, and then we've been in several groups together. And so, and then Neal joined us 2 years ago, over 2 years ago, and we love having him. So it's just been like a little long time family.
What was it, 2018, right? That we started?
2018. We started.
2019 is when we started up. We started up. We're like writing all these songs. We're going gangbusters, and then all of a sudden we're all talking to ourselves, going, "You know what? 2020 is going to be our year. We're gonna tour all over the place."
Right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, 2020 we're gonna be all over the place, man. Yeah. And then they're like, not so much. So
Sure.
But no, it's been a pretty fun ride. Actually, the cool thing about it is that we really are friends with each other.
Yeah.
A lot of times you have drama with band members and everything else. I think we were really lucky that we actually get along. I mean, we actually hang out with each other outside of bands.
Y'all look like a high maintenance bunch.
Do we?
Opposite.
Oh yeah.
Right. So
Dave puts the D in drama.
the sarcasm doesn't always come across as all over the air, right?
I forgot to mention Neal was in a band with Joe, and that's how Neal made the connection.
Okay.
So with us. So I'm sorry to not give the whole backstory.
Oh no.
Yeah, I brought him. He's mine.
Yeah.
He's mine. He belongs to me.
And then did everyone just kind of meet through the Akron scene then? Like, did you play shows mutual bands before you did this group together, or had you never kind of seen each other play, like when Neal jammed with you for the first time?
Oh, I saw Dave's bands play. I've seen Ryan, and I've seen Neal. I've seen all three of the bands separately playing while we were friends.
Yeah.
But never really, had the opportunity to actually, get together ourselves. And oh yeah, I mean, I don't know. You just kind of like float along, and then we're like, "What are you doing?" And Dave's like, "Nothing." And I'm like, "I'm not doing nothing either." So I don't know. Do you play music? Yeah, so do I. Let's play together.
You got a bond over that stuff too, and Akron's definitely a music town for sure.
Yeah.
You have just released a new track. Tell me a little bit about that. We did hear it during your set as well.
Oh, the one we just released is called Blimp City USA. Right. Yeah, it's
You'll never guess what it's about.
Yeah.
You'll never guess.
In a million years.
The next one's gonna be tires.
It's gonna be like rubber, you know.
Yeah,
Actually, come to think
rubber
of it,
to the road, you know.
Right.
But very cool. And so, where can people go to find your music online in case they'd love to relive what they re-listen to what they heard tonight?
To relive the experience.
Yeah.
Oh, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. We have a website. We're on social media. We're on Spotify and all the streaming services. I think we're actually on the moon somehow. Our music is up there in outer space. I don't know, but yeah,
someone has chucked a hard drive far enough.
Yeah, they're
out
like,
there.
throw that thumb drive out of the
Really
portal,
hard.
Dimitri, or whatever.
Perfect.
I'm not saying I did it, but under every single stop sign, everywhere that I see, there's an Akronauts sticker.
Stickers, yeah.
I didn't do that.
There you go. A little bumper sticker for the next space station, right?
That's totally legal, actually. Yeah.
And you're going to be playing a gig coming up in Musica this Saturday. Is it Saturday or Sunday? Okay, Saturday. And with some also one Kent area band called Massive Hot Dog Recall.
Yes.
They look
My boys.
so cool.
They're awesome.
Total huge horn section, huh? I was counting them, trying to see if we could fit them down here, but I think it would be tight.
Yeah.
So maybe we've got to wait on that. And also from Canada, Joan Smith and the Jane Does as well. So that'll be a fun show. Kind of a fun mix of kind of a little bit like rockabilly, power pop, and just like straight up rock and roll. I feel like I would think that you guys are kind of like the straight up rock and roll counterpart.
Nobody is going to be sleeping in that courtroom when we show
it's
up.
It's a Saturday night, you know.
Yeah,
what I mean?
come on, you know.
Right.
If people weren't watching you earlier on our YouTube live stream, they can now. It's archived. But you also have some cool stuff going on with your mic stand thing. Tell us what you got on there, because if people also watch your live footage online, they'll see you using this thing too.
That's the TC Helicon.
What is that?
It is a vocal effects processor. Yeah. It has all kinds of really cool little gadgets and knickknacks and doodads. It actually has a looper on it, which I never use, and it also has
a clock.
It has a clock.
I like that.
I put a clock on it because it turns out that the amount of time you play is important. I don't know. Whatever, you know.
It's like my public speaking. I just go blank sometimes. So I could imagine getting stuck in a different dimension up there on stage, not knowing how much time has passed. Right. So that thing's very cool. Yeah, at first I was like, what is it like? Is it the lyrics? what's going on? But no, that's such a cool thing. And yeah, you really hear it tonight. Used it a couple different times, so very cool. Also, any other cool gear that y'all use tonight, or just in general that you want to give a shout out to? I know there were some I saw some cool pedals out there.
Once in a while,
the backup singer.
Yeah, we have a cool
backup singer.
We have a cool backup singer. She's on strike right now because of the SAG. I think it's SAG union or whatever. But every once in a while we'll put Fruit Loops on Dave's drums. He'll bust out some sugary, fruity cereal.
Like a little rain effect.
Sometimes.
Loops.
Yeah, we've done it. It's recorded.
We bring candy to shows.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah. You know what they say? Don't take candy from strangers, but if they're interested in coming to Musica this Saturday, maybe you'll have some for them. Yep. Akronauts, thank you so much for coming down to WRUW tonight.
Thanks for having us.
It was a pleasure to have you. Next week, we are going to have a metal band on. We've always got something different for you here live from Cleveland. Just wait, it's going to sound just like that. Here's a little taste of what you're going to get next week here on the program. It's going to be Kill the Fall right here on WRUW-FM 91.1. Next week, same time, same place, 10 to 11 p.m. here on Live from Cleveland. Thanks again, you guys, and have a great night out there, Cleveland.
See you, Cleveland.
See you.